Hey, this is Tension bringing you another Raid Shadow Legends video this morning. This video I was just going to go over some things that I do that probably is not the status quo. Um, I feel like a lot of times when you get these games, people give you the A to B method to do things the most effective way. Uh, I I think that that is great. Obviously, like I said, coming from a RuneScape play, old school RuneScape base, efficiency is a big part of the game. But at the same time, don't my one of my biggest pieces of advice is don't limit yourself to doing stuff a certain way if it's not for you. So this video, I'm just going to go over a few things I do a little differently, just because I like them. So probably the first one, and I'm showing you right now as I'm doing it, is I actually, when I get a new champion, I will level them while getting their masteries up if it's a champion I want to work on. So I got extremely lucky this morning. I had one ancient shard I was saving for this summoning event that just went live, and I pulled Septimus. I think that's how you say them. So I'll pull him up in a second after this one. But yeah, my second legendary on my main, which I'm pretty excited about. Pretty interesting champion. I'm gonna look at his abilities, but just from my initial read through, might be a pretty good boss or a pretty good champion versus the clan boss. I've seen him in arena, and I've seen him when he's powered up just wreck my team, so I think that's great. I'm not sure if my arena team needs to change, but I'll definitely try it out. But, so as you can see, I have to farm up his masteries anyway, so I actually will level him almost completely in the Minotaur Stage 15 dungeon. It's not too much XP, it'll take a while, but it's kind of killing two birds, one stone. Alright, so the next thing I was going to talk about, things I do a little differently, is whenever the mark is up, and I saved it this morning to show you, I actually always buy the 2-star champions. Now, I mentioned this in another video, but the reason why I do this is because probably the most limiting factor in this game is energy. As you get higher level, it increases a little bit, but still at max energy, if I were to run stage 12-3 at max energy, 124 divided by 8, 15, yeah, it's about 15 runs. So I can do about 15 runs before my energy's up, and I even have to spend gems or use the extra energy I get from the daily quest or packs that I buy. So out of those 15 runs, it would take 3 runs to level up a 1-star champion. Obviously, if you're farming food, the 1-star champion would probably be one of the biggest grinds because you would need, I can't remember the exact number, but a very large number of them to start leveling up. By buying the 2-star champions and then going to the summon portal and summoning and just basically using the tavern to level up the 1-star champions using a brew and 3 other champions, which I don't have any 1-stars right now, but you actually can focus all your energy onto your 2-star champions, your 3-star champions, and personally, I just feel like that's a better way to do it. I see more progress in my food without having to spend gems, without having to spend all my energy just to level up my level 1s. Just a tip from me. Again, I don't know the personal belief, but that's what I'm going with. Probably my last one for this morning is the Great Hall. So when I first started this game, I I kind of wanted to fill out every single one, whether I was using it, using those champions or not. So I at least put in one point, but then I think, like everyone, I realized that there are missions that require you to get to a certain level. I think the first one is 2 level 4s. The next big one is 2 level 5s, and I believe the last one, the big one, is 3 level 6s. Which, to get one thing to level 5 is 250 gold medals. So even in gold 4, you're looking at over 60 wins to get one upgrade just for a little bit of percent damage. Now, of course, the benefits are universal in everything you do, so you want to do this anyway. But my tip would be, don't do what I did. Don't fill out every single square unless you have a even balanced roster. If you have a primary farmer, a primary arena team that is maybe 2 4s, 2 blue, focus on those. Or if you have my campaign farmer is green, he actually could not clear the stage, the last round of stage 12-3 on one hit until I actually got his attack damage up to 6%. So that extra 6% is the difference between a 7-second run and a 12-second run, which is fantastic. So biggest advice I got on this one is just make sure that you're leveling up the primary ones you need. Now, of course, you get if you don't have a major what's considered OP champion and you pull one and need to change it up, that's understandable. I've seen a lot of requests for people to have the ability to reset this. I'm actually not gonna support that idea. I think resetting this is just too much. What if it gives someone the ability if they pull one champion later on just to fully invest into one, maybe like crit damage and get one champion really strong. I just think that overall progress on this board is forever. You're not gonna you're not gonna regret getting the extra damage, the extra defense, the extra accuracy down the road. So I think just having it stay here is the best way. All right. And then the last one I got for today is Clan Boss. So, depending on your clan, how serious you guys about taking down the bosses, Clan Boss keys reset every 6 hours. This is the one where I, in an earlier video, said, don't be setting alarms, don't be going crazy about it. Besides, sleeping 8 hours, make sure that your keys aren't sitting on 2 of 2. Now, most people probably already do this, but anytime that you have less than 2 keys, you are regenerating one of the keys. And I have seen it many times where to finish off a boss or just to do that last hit or do enough damage for the chest, I've had people have to spend 100 gems because it is pretty expensive for a clan boss hit. So sometimes just making sure that you always have a clan boss key regenning. If you know you're going to have a busy day, you log in the morning and you have 2 or 2 keys, just knock them out real fast. But do them while you're getting ready for work, whatever. That way it's regenerating through the day. 12 hours later, you can log back in and have 2 keys again. So that's probably my tip right there. And I think that's about it. Just making a short video this morning, going over, like I said, just some things I do a little differently. I think the biggest one, again, that I do differently is I level my the champions I'm going to use. Are if I have a new champion like I pulled this morning, which was it's a great pull. I pulled this guy right here, which is pretty exciting. My second legendary. Seems like his skills are very unique. I think he's going to be wonderful in the arena. I've seen him in the arena that's been as a beast that's wrecked me, so I'm excited. And I think he's a potential upgrade for me in the clan boss setting, so I'm looking forward to leveling him. And like I said, I'm going to do it all through Minotaur. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll have more videos coming. I'll do some more champion reviews soon. Again, like, subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, leave them below. Till next time.